Okay, today we are reviewing the Melody Susie Scamander rechargeable nail drill. I've been looking forward to this for such a long time. Now, I haven't even opened the box. I waited until I could do it with you lovely people. So I'm going to get stuff to help me open the box because, as you can see, I've done extensions, so I'll be right back. Okay, let's try this. Oh, that worked quite well. Ooh, very nice. Let's see what we've got. So we've got a user manual, which is great because sometimes with the nicer priced items you don't get this. So this is fantastic. Right, you get 6 nail drill bits included, and it tells you what they're all for. So that's pretty good. Okay, I'm back. Someone was knocking at my door, so I had to go. Okay, yeah, it shows you how to use all the different drill bits, so I think that is a really, really good idea. Instructions for the actual drill. Shows you where everything is and what it is. Troubleshooting, how to replace your drill bits, charging, all that good stuff that you need to know. And it's in other languages as well. That's a thumbs up. This is their details for anybody that would like to go and have a look. I suggest you do because they've got some great stuff. Oh, look, 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 look. Does anybody else just rip bags, or is everybody else neat and tidy and uses scissors? I'm not neat and tidy. Wow, look at that. Okay, I'm just going to dump the rubbish like what Susie does at Nail Education Career. I like Susie's method, so I'm just going to do what she does and chuck the rubbish behind me. Okay, so here is the drill. It's so sleek. It's a great wee size. We'll go into the details yet in a minute. I'm just giving you a quick glance at it. I want to get rid of this box, so I'm going to get everything out. Okay. Wow. So we've got a desk stand for the handpiece, which is great. You've also got this that hooks onto the side if I don't throw it away. For your drill to sit in there if you're carrying it about, because it clips onto your belt. It's obviously portable because it's wireless. Charging plug. You do get the plug in different areas, so you can get a US plug, can get a European plug. Obviously I chose the UK plug because that's the one I need, but this does come in different varieties. And you get your drill pieces and also some sanding bands. Looks like there's 2 coarse, 2 medium and 2 fine. So yeah, that's a pretty good deal. Okay, let's have a closer look at this. There's an LCD screen, which I think is going to be really handy. Does anybody else just turn their drill up and not think about where you're turning it up to? I do it all the time. There's a forward and reverse function, so there's no need to like twist your hand into funny positions to try and get the other side of your nails. As I said, there's a belt clip for when you're portable with it. I've took this back off just for just now, but that's for the wee hook that holds in the hand tool. Okay, so here's the details here. I'm not going to go into that because if you need to know what it is, you'll find it online. But this is the details of the drill. Right, where do we turn it on? There we go. Right, so this is where your handpiece plugs into, and obviously this is your charging port. I don't know if it's charged actually, let's see. So this is the on-off as well as the speed. Let me see. Oh, it has got some charge in it. Look at that, it's so clear. Brilliant. Okay, give me 2 seconds. I'm going to plug in the hand tool and we're going to give this guy a wee shot. Right, nice long cable, and it's the stretchy one. That is fantastic for if you need to use this while it's charging. There we go. Right, we're going to test out noise levels, because I think that's always a thing, especially if you're trying to chat to clients or anything like that. So let's see what the noise levels are like. It's actually not too bad. Even as you get higher. Yeah, I mean obviously you can hear it. But if you're getting up to those speeds, you're going to be concentrating and you're not going to be chatting to a client anyway. Now this goes up to 30, so there's your maximum noise. It won't get any louder than that. Now I'm sure you can hear me talking over the top of that. So it should be fine, I think. And it's so easy to adjust the speed. Now while I was holding that in my hand, one of the things that's really important to me with an e-file is vibration, because I get bad hands, I get tingling in my hands. So while I was holding that there and putting the speed up and down, I felt very little vibration. There wasn't a lot at all. I think I could use this comfortably and not have to worry about taking a break in between, which is what I usually have to do. I have to do a couple of nails and then stop, and then a couple of nails and then stop because it hurts my hands. But that vibration is minimal. Hardly any at all. And this is so comfortable to hold. This is just a holding piece that's in the drill just now, but it's so comfortable to hold. Wow. Oops, wrong way. Right. So let's put a different bit in this and have a go at filing, because I did my extensions but I've left 2 nails and I purposely did them bulky and oversized and not very neat, as you can see. You can see the bulk on them. So I'm going to put a drill bit in this and we're going to see how it goes. Okay, I've got all the bits out. I've got a sanding band there. So let's have a look. Now what we want to start off by doing is debulking. So we're looking for surface work, shortening and removal. Surface work and shortening, surface work. So we'll start with a small barrel and see how we got on with that. Right, how do we open the drill to change the bit? Let's just double check, because I do not want to break this bit. Here we are. Originally a blank bar is attached, but it can be removed as you like. Please make sure that the desired bit is suitable for the collet. Okay, turn the central barrel clockwise until hearing a click sound to release the drill bit. Okay, clockwise. Wait a minute, is that way or that's that way? Well, it's quite a distinct click, so you won't mistake it. That's the holding bar. Apparently with these drills it's really good to try and keep something in them. Whether you put it away with one of your drill bits in it or put it away with this in it. Don't put it away empty apparently. So we'll leave that there for safekeeping. So we're going to start with the small barrel, aren't we? So here we are. Right, so if we turned clockwise to open it, we're going to go anti-clockwise to close it. Yay! Right, that's pretty cool. Okay, so we are going to start off with the drill relatively slow. Move this cable backwards a wee bit. So we're going to turn it to 10. Okay. Oh, Get it back up there. Oh, that's really quite hard. There we go. Right, now you can see the bulk on this nail. I've mentioned before, but don't rub back and forth when you're filing your nails. Always lift the drill. And that's doing quite a good job round there. I left it bulky round the cuticle so that I could see what it was like getting in there. And that has been no problem at all. Again, it's still at a nice slow speed. I'm going to fast forward through this because obviously debulking nails can take a while and it's quite boring, but what I am going to do before I do that is I'm going to, let's stop this first, and I'm going to change it to reverse and see how we got on that way. I've never used a reverse function drill, so this is all new to me. Oh wow. Usually I wouldn't use this bit if I'm honest. I do have other drill bits that I like to use that I've bought, but I want to try these ones out and see how we got on. And this one you could also get underneath there if you've slipped up like what I've done. I'm not having to put that drill up any higher. If I did, it probably would debulk faster, but I'm happy to take my time because I'm not trained in an e-file. It's purely watching tips and tricks of other users. Look at the difference. Getting there, getting there. Okay, so I'm going to fast forward now and we shall see what happens. And I'm going to change the barrel and see how I got on with that. Okay, final thoughts. I haven't top coated these, but I've wiped them down. I am really happy with how that drill debulked these nails. Obviously I have to finish file with a hand file, but I do that anyway. That was so easy for the amount of bulk that I left on those nails. That was so easy to bring down. I know it shouldn't matter, but I love how the drill looks. I think it looks very neat, I think it looks very professional, and I also think it's one of those ones where you could have sitting on your desk and it's not going to take up a lot of room. But myself, I'm going to have it sitting on my shelf underneath. I'll show you that in a minute, and I'll show you the length of the power cable, because that is fantastic as well. Okay, this is where I'll have it plugged in. I've got all my plugs there. So this is the power cable. Now, as you can see where it's coming from, there is plenty of length, to this power cable. It just keeps going and going. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my drill sitting here, and it can be on charge and it's sitting there, and I'll put the wee desk stand, but I don't get it. Sorry about this, my camera skills are ridiculous. So I'm going to have that sitting there like that, and I'll have the charger plugged in there, and that's where I'll keep it. Now obviously I can unplug it from the charger, I don't need to have the cable when I'm using it, and that is going to be so helpful. So this is going to be my storage for my drill, I think. Yeah. But this, I just think, is amazing for the price. And I have to say, my hands, for all I have a slight tingle, I don't have any pain, I don't have any burning. My wrist feels slightly strained, but it always does. I'll wear a splint for an hour and I'll be fine. And this drill has not caused me to have any excess tingling due to the vibration. That is a huge factor for me. The price of this is $59.99 from Amazon. I will leave the link below, obviously. The lovely lady that I dealt with, she gave me a heads up when it was going to be available to buy with a UK plug. I'm really looking forward to using this in the future, and I would highly recommend this drill. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this review. If you have, give me thumbs up, that would be very much appreciated, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.